Today I'm going to be reviewing this Garvee bookshelf that was recently sent to me by the brand. Now, obviously it's going to require a lot of assembly. It just comes in a flat pack. It is kind of nice and sealed in there with the foam, so I'm definitely a fan of how they did that. So let me go ahead and pull out all the pieces. We'll look at it and then we will go through the assembly process. This is all of our parts. Like a lot of that stuff inside of the box was just packaging to keep these parts safe. So this is everything that's going to come inside of it. So now we're going to get to the assembly. Now, I'm not going to go step by step through the assembly as I don't want to put you to sleep, but I will just kind of show you what this is, and I'm going to go page by page just in case you happen to lose your instructions. Yours doesn't come with instructions, something like that, so you can kind of pause the video and see if you need them. So essentially you're going to have these pieces here, so 3 and 5 are going to be on the one side, 4 and 6 are going to be on the other side. Those are going to be the sides. So you've got a longer side, so one of these is going to be 3, one is 4, and then these other ones here are going to be 5 and 6. And then these are going to be your shelves that are going to connect in between. Those come with all the different connectors and such for those. And then your back parts, you're going to have 16 on the top, 17 on the bottom, and that's just going to be these thin little wood pieces that you like nail on. It's going to come with the hardware list as well onto there. Again, I'm just going to go kind of step by step on the assembly. So number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, number 8, number 9, number 10, 11, and 12, 13, and 14, 15, and 16, 17 on there, 18 and 19, 20 and 21, 22, you just put all the back on, and then 23, you're going to mount it to the wall, and then you are complete. Now, as I said, I'm not going to show you the step-by-step assembly, but I do want to time it. So it's currently 10:49, so let's just say 10:50, and I'm going to see how long it takes me to get this assembled for you. So it is done, as you can see here. Now, total time, it is almost noon. So total time was 1 hour and 10 minutes. Now, that was 100% by myself. Definitely would have been a lot faster, considerably faster with 2 people, as especially on some of these shelves, they really screw in. So these are not going to be movable shelves. All of these are screwed into place. And so getting to hold one up while you were doing the one side and then attaching it to the other side, it was definitely challenging with only one person. So essentially you're going to build the top section. So you build this top section first, then you build the bottom section, then you put them together. I did have a couple of pieces that the instructions were not exactly clear on how they fit. So I ended up having to take them apart and flip them. This was one of them. So this piece screws into here, but it actually had to go on a certain specific way. And the same thing for this piece here. So this, it had to be on the other side is how I had it, and it was backwards. And so it had to be the exact correct way. So I had to flip this bottom piece, essentially like a 180. I just had to flip it around to be able to do it. So I had a couple of pieces like that on assembly. The other thing that was very difficult with one person was the back part. So it does come with actual little screws on that, so that's going to be really nice, but it was difficult to get that in place. And I actually put it in upside down to begin with because I assumed the little sticker was going to be right side up. It is not. It's actually going to be upside down, at least on the one that I got. And so these screws, because these go into the back of this shelf, these screw holes were actually down here. So I got the first few screws in at the top, had to take them back out and start again. So when I did the bottom, I looked at, okay, where my line of screw holes and made sure that lined up with the shelves. So just make sure you do that in that scenario. So overall, definitely a good looking bookshelf for sure. Assembly time on it was about 1 hour, 10 minutes. So overall, worked out pretty nicely. And overall, I think it looks pretty nice as well.